Oh! What's going on, guys? Hope y'all are having a great day out there today. So today we are going to shrink things down a little bit, and we are going to have some fun with the mini Losis. We got the Losi Mini T2.0 here. This body, I did reinforce this one on the inside with some Flex Seal. Have a nasty habit of snapping these little wings off. These are definitely a weak point, but if it breaks, it breaks. Anyway, we also got the Losi Mini B, and this one I did the brushless conversion on. I put the same brushless setup that's in the Mini T into the Mini B. So these things really rip. They are a lot of fun, guys. Don't let the size fool you. These things are a great time. You can have a lot of fun with them, can jump them. But also wanted to find out what the speeds on these things were. So figured it was a good time to test out the new speed meter made by Sky RC. It's a GSM 020. I was running the old Sky RC, the GSM 15, and it's not very accurate. It's a few mile an hour off. I just got this, figured I wanted to test it out. So we're going to Velcro them or something to the top of the minis here and see what kind of speeds we can get with them also. I got that speed meter particularly for this thing. The new Limitless. I have the Castle 8S setup coming for this thing. It's going to be the 1650 kV motor setup I'm putting in this. It should be in here in the next couple days. It was on back order with my hobby shop for a little bit. So I was just waiting for it to come in, but it is on its way finally. So this thing will be up and ripping here. We'll see what kind of speeds we can get with that thing. But in the meantime, guys, let's go have some fun with the minis. All right, guys, we got the GPS linked up, attached to the top of the Losi. The only place I could really attach it to. There's obviously no room under the body, so we're going to take it up here to the street and give her a little rip and see what this thing can do. All right, guys, she is tracking and ready to go, so we're going to take it down there, give her a good rip. This little thing gets up and moves, guys. If you've never driven one of these brushless, these things really get up and fly. She's wide open. Woo! All right, let's see what she's got. Wow, guys, not too bad. 29 miles per hour on the Losi Mini B, running on the brushless setup on 2S. These things get up and move. I mean, that is not too bad for a small car. Can't really run this thing too far away because the size of it is kind of deceiving. But these things are a great time. Honestly, I was kind of wondering, you know, that's not too bad. 29 for this little car is honestly pretty impressive. I just put some new tires on this thing too. End up burning these things off out here on the street. I got it to take it to the track, but had to have some fun with it. As you guys can tell, these things are peppy, and they jump nice too. We're gonna take it down here and jump the curb a little bit. We're gonna give her a few little launches. Grass is pretty full back here, and the clearance on this thing does not allow it to go very well. Well, to be honest with you, the curb seemed pretty lame, so we busted out the jump. I'm going to send it into the grass, so hopefully don't damage it too much. Oh, she jumped nice, but that's what I'm talking about right there. The grass is so thick and tall, you can't get out of it. Man, guys, to be 100% honest, I'm surprised how nicely this thing jumps. And you do have a fair amount of air control just for the rear-wheel drive on this thing. The front end is pretty light, so it does help it. But let's give her another good launch here. Whoop. Wow. I did not think I was going to clear this whole gap here. I don't know. Holy cow. That sounded kind of brutal. I thought something may be broken, but I think it's in one piece, guys. It landed chassis first right on the curb, but she's all in one piece. Let's give her another rip. That thing actually cleared that whole gap. I'm not going to set it that hard. I don't want to do that again. Well, there we go. Just got to keep the momentum up. These little cars are so much fun, guys. You know, a lot of people aren't into the small stuff. Honestly, these things are a good time. A lot of fun in a little package. All right, guys. Well, unfortunately, the battery died on the Losi Mini B, so I got that thing on the charger. But in the meantime, we're going to bust out the Losi Mini T now. Hopefully, the battery's fully charged on this thing. I think I did, but we will find out. Anyway, I'm not sure if you guys can see probably the texture inside of there. I gave this thing probably a good 4 or 5 coats of Flexi on the inside of it and the back side of the wing, which it's not focusing on very well. Anyway, hopefully the body holds together on these, because every time they land on that back wing, they love to just snap off. But we're going to get this thing hooked up, go out and put the GPS on this thing and see what kind of speeds we get on the Mini T. And then we're going to give it a few launches off the ramp, so stay tuned, everybody. All right, guys, we got the GPS on the Mini T here. We got our tracking. We're going to give her a rip up and down the road here and see what we get with this one. We hit 29 mile an hour on the Losi Mini B, so will this be faster or slower? Kind of curious to find out myself. All right, guys, she is tracking. We're going to give her a rip down here, bring her back the other way, see what we get with this one. Just pulling a little bit to the right. All right, we're going to bring her back this way and see what we got. All right, we're going to take a look at the reading and see what she's got. All right, guys, well, 25 mile per hour on the Mini T. So, not too bad. So the B is a couple mile an hour, 3 mile an hour slower, to be exact, than the Mini B. Now, one thing I've noticed about these two, as far as jumping wise, the Mini B seems to stay a little flatter in the air. The T seems to be a little bit more front heavy, but we're going to go test this out on the ramp down here and see what she jumps like. Well, the first jump there was not too bad. You know, I'm not sure, like maybe the tires have a factor in this thing, you know, because the Mini T does have the lot bigger front tires than obviously the Mini B does, if that's, you know, slowing it down just a tiny bit. But either way, guys, both of them are a lot of fun for their size. These cars are a good time. Oh, wow! I cleared the whole, landed perfectly down the curb there, guys. That thing jumped pretty nice. This is the first time I've launched these things off of this ramp. And I was kind of afraid to be honest with you. But they're taking it and having pretty fun with it. These little cars are a good time, guys. If you haven't got yourself one, for, you know, $149, $200. For the brushless version, I think it's $249. I do believe. Don't quote me on that, but it's a lot of fun in a little package. So just for the heck of it, I measured just off just to see what kind of little distance that was with the Mini, and it's just a little bit shy of like 22, 23 feet right in that area. I mean, for that little car, that's not bad, guys, and it took it like a champ. These things are fun. I mean, these things just stay glued to the ground. Whoa! You can do some wheelies. The Mini T definitely will wheelie a lot easier. It'll come up on that back end if you really tromp on it the whole way. Woo! These things are a lot of fun, guys. Ah, grass is too thick. If I had some knobby tires on here, I might be able to get out of this grass a little easier. All right, well, I can't resist. We're going to try and give this thing one good full speed send and just see how far we can launch this thing. Hopefully it doesn't break. I do have a bunch of extra A-arms and stuff for this thing, so let's see what she's got, guys. Holy cow. Well, I think it took it. Came down a little back heavy. I tried to hit the brakes, but didn't really correct that too well. But she took it, guys. Thing is still ripping. Man, this little car. So much fun. Ah, down in the grass. Can't get it out of there. All right, guys. Well, I tell you what, this thing is taking these jumps like a champ. And also, guys, I apologize for the occasional weird focus issue going on. I've come to realize whenever I film back here in like the back lot that the sun coming through the trees really throws off the auto white balance and the focus, and it gets all a little haywire sometimes. So I apologize for the weird focus things occasionally that pop up, because I can't really do much about it. We're going to give this thing one more send and try not to kill this thing. Oh! And it landed on its wheels. Guys, I'm having a blast out here, just in my back parking lot with a little Losi Mini T. I mean, this thing is just a great time. Guys, I just measured that jump off. It hit exactly on the mark, 30 feet with a little Losi Mini T. And it jumped so nice too. I mean, it came down, landed it, and as you can see, she is still running great. Thing rips. I mean, the handling and control of these cars is just amazing. Steer on a dime. As you can see, jump pretty nice. And I mean, for their size and for the size of the parts, quite durable. Well, guys, I hope you all enjoyed the video out there. I had a lot of fun out here just messing around in my back parking lot with the Losi Mini T and the Losi Mini B. And I hit 29 mile an hour on the Losi Mini B 2.0, and we hit 25 on the Mini T. Honestly, get up and move pretty good. These things jump nice. They handle amazing. So, guys, I hope you all enjoyed the video. I had a ton of fun out here. But until next time, y'all, be safe, be careful out there. Peace out, everybody.